The reviews for Ghost of Yōtei are out, and would you be surprised if I told you that it is being critically praised across the board by nearly every outlet from the shill media? I know, you're all shocked. Many of them are saying that this game is even better than Ghost of Tsushima, one of the best games they've played forever, and everything's just so amazing. The storyline, the battle, it's all so great. None of them talk about any of the controversy behind the scenes or anything going on in Sucker Punch Studios or anything like that. No, no, no. The game is just perfect, especially according to Video Games Chronicle, which some could argue is a somewhat respected outlet when it comes to news. Digital Trends as well, the 10. Game Rant, a 10. GameSpot gave it a 9. Push Square, a 9. Games Radar, a 9. IGN, an 8. Generally favorable, approaching a 90 on Metacritic. Still an 87 based on 105 critic reviews. I know, you're all surprised. You know what other game was really, really praised by the shill media that had a lot of controversy before it launched? Dragon Age the Veilguard. Madam Savvy on X says, this might be a bad sign for Ghost of Yōtei. I'm also super excited to see how sales go. We have a unique nexus of controversy around it. The chuds don't want it because based on data pulled up, the shift in character, there is worry of DEI and a lesser quality story that will not be anything like the first. The angelic and morally superior started boycotting because the company claims to have terminated someone who is celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk. However, there have been a few shills in the past days going extra hard on their shilling. Whatever the sales data holds, it will be fun observation nonetheless. This house remains wallet closed. For those who do buy, I hope you feel like you got your money's worth. And she includes a screenshot of Dragon Age the Veilguard from IGN, giving it a 9, saying enjoyable action combat, a fantastic cast of allies with sweeping story arcs all their own, top-notch cinematics, and moving, nuanced character writing. I'm non-binary. Are the wings on which this triumphant dragon soars. If we never get another Dragon Age, at least it got to go out on a high note. Quote tweeting Pirate Nation saying, Ghost of Yōtei got an 8 out of 10. So according to IGN, at least, Ghost of Yōtei is a worse game than Dragon Age the Veilguard. It's always fun to do this with reviews. Review. Etsu is a strong lead character, girl boss, with an expanded weapon set that elevates the gameplay principles set by Tsushima. Although the novelty has lost a bit of its sheen, the Kurosawa influence is still strong and used to great effect. So while it may not be transforming open world games, Ghost of Yōtei is a great refinement of the samurai power fantasy. And this is a video here with that's AI enhanced, but it's a video that I saw shared by Kyle initially. And he says, cringe at all costs. This comes from Poliwar. The lead actress of Ghost of Yōtei just uploaded a video celebrating the game's reviews. I cried with her from the emotion. Now, the audio, I don't know if it's AI or what. I don't know if that's AI or real, but if this is a real thing that she uploaded, holy crap, I wouldn't know because she just blocks everyone on social media everywhere. This comes to us from Learning the Law. Ghost of Yōtei review by Rolling Stone. An unforgettable tale of an angry woman seeking vengeance. The jokes write themselves. The anti-hero Etsu deserves. Whereas Tsushima slowly peels back the layers of protagonist Jin like a stubborn taro root, Yōtei tells us exactly who Atsu is from the outset. An angry young woman, doggedly chasing vengeance across an island picked apart by selfish men. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Lords and the samurai who serve them. She is single minded and short tempered, preferring the company of foxes, wolves, and her horse, who I named Shimaki in my playthrough. 2 people. Okay, that does not excite me whatsoever. We have Grums also comparing IGN scores. Oh no, Ghost of Yōtei, what are you doing? Referencing it in comparison to Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Kyle says, a return to form. Emerald Apple says they should have stayed with the original male protagonist instead of an Antifa lesbian, which I would agree with. This is an updated cover, I believe, with the communism sickle and hammer. Yep, Ghost of Yōtei. Sounds about right. Oh, also, yeah, good point, Mr. Ulz. More from IGN. Concord got a 7. So I guess this game is 1 point better than Concord, but 1 point worse than Dragon Age: The Veilguard when it comes to IGN reviews. And this one cracked me up. Digzerto says, Ghost of Yōtei isn't just a worthy sequel, M dash. It surpasses Ghost of Tsushima in combat, freedom, and spectacle. Wait, is it a better game or not? That's weird to just start naming random things. Yōtei is better than Tsushima in almost every way. What's the ways that it's not? I'd be curious on. But you know what's funny about this? They're saying it's better than Tsushima in every way. 4 out of 5 stars. What would you give Ghost of Tsushima? A 3? What is your rating system, Digzerto? What the hell? I said, be honest. You didn't play the original, did you? And Endymion, it's better, but we rated it lower. Make it make sense. Oh, man. They keep on coming, though. This one's great. This comes to us from Joraptor. Ghost of Yōtei has one of the best open worlds I have ever experienced. You'll be constantly distracted by NPCs that need your help or say they need your help. Many of the returning activities now come with a small side story and fun twists, like having to cut bamboo while you're drunk. I do wish there were more new unlocks since the game mostly rewards you with things we already had in Tsushima, but that didn't stop me from enjoying the gameplay. Way more thoughts in my spoiler-free review. So I want to focus on this part right here. Because yes, this is a shill for the game. This is the whole point of don't fall for these reviews. Ghost of Yōtei has one of the best open worlds I've ever experienced. Right? Antonio Chavez, it's a shill review. I am shocked. And screenshots what he says here. Thanks, Sony, for the early code. Ghost of Yōtei review after finishing the game. So they're just excited they got the game early to hold it over people's heads and be like, look at me. I got the game early. I want to keep up a great relationship with Sony to make sure they keep sending me these games early. Because you know what these companies don't do if you shit on their game and they give you something early that needs to be a good review? They never talk to you again. It's kind of the whole beginnings of the Gamergate scandal in the first place, in a way, not one for one, but in a way, giving someone an early access to a game in exchange for an expectation that you're going to be glazing it. And what's transpired over the years, people have found out about this, and this happened specifically with Dragon Age: The Veilguard as well, where they weren't giving the codes allegedly to people that were going to review the game with a non-biased approach. Just be like, straight up, I love Dragon Age, and I'm a trusted reviewer, and I'm going to give my honest feelings on this. If BioWare did not trust the people, they were allegedly not giving them the codes. So I have a feeling that something like that is transpiring with Ghost of Tsushima right now, especially when you go back to just looking at the reviews that came out across the board. And then you see the individual YouTubers, many of them YouTubers I've never heard of before, that are getting these game codes and glazing the shit out of it. What's the point? I've learned not to even be excited anymore. But here's the other part, and this might be controversial. I've learned over the years that I'm pretty good at separating the art from the artist, but I've gotten to the point where I refuse to financially support a company that employs people that actively do not like me. I do not want to support a company that is hiring Eric Ishii. Just straight up. I don't I don't want to support that. Financially, my money, my wallet stays closed. Sorry. Could be a great game. Oh well. Guess what else is a great game? I have a backlog a mile long that I can't wait to get to. So, yeah, sorry, bro. Not falling for the early hype. And here's what kills me about all of this. I am one of the biggest fans of Ghost of Tsushima. It's in my top 25, maybe even my top 10 games of all time. I loved Ghost of Tsushima. So this direction that they took Ghost of Yōtei is tragic. It really is. Historically, this will be looked back upon as one of those, what the hell were they doing? Why did they do this with the game? Why did they take it in this direction? But yeah, I'm very curious to what Madame Savvy was saying on the numbers, the sales, the concurrent players, and where this stacks up in relation to the original. Because like I've said before, I don't think it's going to be a financial disaster for them. It's not going to be like a Concord or anything like that. And I do think it will break even eventually. I genuinely do feel that way. Not going to be overnight. And long term, I don't think the sales will even surpass 1/3 of Tsushima all time. I don't think they will. But we'll see. I've been proven wrong before. I'm very curious. Those are the reviews. And let me know. Do you plan on picking up Ghost of Yōtei? Or I was going to say you wait for reviews, but here are the reviews. So you got to pick it up, or you're going to wait for a sale, or you want nothing to do with it. Let me know in the comments below, and I will leave that one right there.